Right now, in 2026, humanity stands at an exciting point in space exploration. We have rovers actively driving across the surface of Mars, sending back incredible photos and data every single day. We've landed humans on the moon, sent probes far beyond Pluto into the depths of our solar system, and we're making serious plans for permanent bases on the moon and even Mars. Space exploration feels like it's accelerating. Every year brings new breakthroughs, new missions, and new discoveries. But there's one planet that barely gets mentioned. One planet that seems strangely absent from all the excitement. That planet is Mercury, the closest planet to Earth at its nearest approach, just 77 million kilometers away.
Mercury should be the easiest planet for us to reach. It's closer than Mars, closer than Jupiter, closer than Saturn. At certain points in its orbit, it's one of the nearest planets to Earth. Yet, despite being right next door, humanity has barely touched it. We've sent only a handful of spacecraft its way. No human has ever been there. No rover has ever landed on its surface. We've explored farther and more difficult places, but Mercury remains largely untouched. Why? Because getting to Mercury might actually be harder than reaching Pluto or even some asteroids in the outer solar system.
We depart with real missions. Spacecraft like NASA's Messenger and the joint European-Japanese Bepi Colombo blast off from Earth with high hopes. But they can't take a straight path. The sun's massive gravity makes a direct route almost suicidal. So they begin a long, complex journey using multiple gravity assists, swinging around Earth and Venus like a cosmic pinball machine. Now come the brutal trials of the journey. First, the temperature extremes. During the day, the surface of Mercury can reach 430 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead and zinc. At night, it plunges to minus 180 degrees Celsius. No atmosphere means no way to hold heat. The swings are violent. Then there's the solar radiation. Being so close to the sun, the spacecraft face intense bombardment of charged particles that can fry electronics into new materials. The planet sits right at the bottom of the sun's deep gravity well. If you don't slow down precisely, you'll either smash into the surface at high speed or get thrown past it forever into space. No atmosphere means no aero braking. You can't use parachutes or air friction. Every bit of deceleration requires powerful rocket engines and enormous amounts of fuel. This is where many potential missions become extremely risky. Even if you successfully enter orbit, landing on the surface seems almost impossible with current technology. The heat radiation is overwhelming. Normal solar panels would melt. Most materials would crack and fail due to the extreme day and temperature cycles. It genuinely feels like the universe itself is saying you are not allowed here. Space agencies look at the enormous costs, the technical risks, and the limited scientific return compared to Mars, and many decide it's not worth it right now. Mercury remains one of the most untouched worlds in our solar system. This is the moment where the challenge feels insurmountable. But for those brave enough to push through the crisis, there is treasure. From the missions that did make it, we discovered water ice hidden in permanently shadowed craters at the poles, strange hollows and unusual surface features that scientists are still studying, a weak but fascinating magnetic field that's offset from the planet's center, valuable clues about how planets form close to their stars. Bepi Colombo is currently in orbit delivering even more groundbreaking data.